Alright, this tutorial will cover the loading of the Airbus A320 with passengers, cargo, and fuel. In this tutorial we'll make sure that we haven't overloaded the aircraft either before it takes off, after it's landed, and we will make sure that our weight is distributed evenly so that we don't have too much weight in the front of the airplane or in the rear of the airplane, that it's located within certain center of gravity limits. So to do this, we'll need to fill out that load and trim sheet that you all have in front of you. There are several parts to that load and trim sheet. The first thing to consider is the weight calculations. Then we'll look at specifically the cargo loading of the aircraft. Then we'll consider the people, where they're sitting. Then we'll look at determination of takeoff and zero fuel weight centers of gravity. Okay, so let's start at the top of the form. The top left, we have several numbers indicating different steps in the process of this calculation. So the first number is the dry operating weight index calculation, given to us here at 42,500 kilograms. It has an arm of 18.93 meters, and that's meters from the front of the aircraft, so we can tell where that center of gravity location is. If we take those numbers and plug them into a formula, we're provided with a dry operating weight index of 53.4. Okay, the next section deals with where we put food and drinks on the aircraft. If we put them in Zone E, we're putting them at the front of the aircraft. If we put them in Zone F, we're putting them at the rear. So depending on where we put however many kilograms of food and drinks, in this case we have 100 kilograms added to Zone F in the rear galley of the aircraft. We're going to adjust the dry operating weight index according to this table down here. So we have 100 kilograms in Zone F. So Zone F with plus 100 kilograms is going to be 1.43 is going to be the adjustment. So we take 53.4 plus 1.43, and that gives us 54.83 is our corrected index. Okay, right now this number doesn't mean too much to us, but we'll come back to it later after we've filled out some information in Zone 7.